Hello, my dear Sagittarians. This is Clarity 1129, and welcome to your May 2023 monthly predictions. I hope you're doing well, my fiercely independent Sagittarians out there. Well, we've just had a solar eclipse on the 20th of April, and we're going to have a which was in Aries, and we're going to have a lunar eclipse in Scorpio on the 5th of May. And right now, as we're doing this reading, we are right in the middle of a Mercury retrograde, which started on the 21st of April and which will carry on till the 14th of May. I have done a reading on the solar eclipse as well as my new moon in Taurus, which had similar themes, and also a couple of shorts for the Mercury retrograde. So if you haven't seen it, I'll link it below in the description box. Maybe worth your while. If you're called to, do check it out. And let's see what comes through. So I'm going to take out one card from the Moonology deck for the overarching energy for the month. And I was so engrossed in talking that I don't know whether I cut the deck before. But let's see. And you are very close to achieving your goal. Gibbous Moon. What a wonderful card to get. So if there is something that you've been working on and you're wondering what's happening, am I getting what I'm going to get? I mean, what I want? Well, you are. You're very close to achieving your goal. I'm going to be pulling 4 cards from my latest tarot deck. This is the Giant Rider Waite. It's a gift from my husband. It's something I absolutely love. And I didn't realize the giant would be such a giant that it's a little difficult to shuffle and pull out cards like that. So let's do this. And we'll take out 4 cards, one for general outlook, love, romance, relationships, career and finances, as well as spiritual growth. So we start with transformation here. Death for you is the general outlook. The Lovers for love, romance and relationships. What 2 major arcana straight off the bat here. For your career and finances, you get the Hierophant. Oh my God, look at this. 3rd major arcana. And for your spiritual growth, the Queen of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Wonderful cards as of now. Let's see. Clarifying the overarching energy. We're using the old style Lenormand, and we get the tree. The number 5 could be significant. Taking out 2 cards from the tea leaf fortune telling cards. My eyes are now closed and I am shuffling. And I'm going to pull out 2 cards. And I have 2. Yes. You get tent, temporary situation, and you get bag. Something important such as a new job or a raise. Wow, that's good. For love, romance and relationships, oops. We get, this again is a new, this is a new deck, the True Love Oracle, and it's a gift from my mom. And I absolutely love using it. And you get the distorted feminine. The number 9 could be significant. For your career and finance, we're going to take out a card from Making Magic Oracle. By Priestess Moon, and we get healing, true healing of the mind, body and soul. And last but not the least, we'll take out 1 card from the Soul's Journey Oracle, and this will further amplify and or clarify your spiritual growth. Grief. Oh my lord, this is the third sign to get a Scorpio before this got it, and I think Virgo got it too. All right. Now this is your basic reading. We're going to finish with this before we move on with your advice cards and whatever else there is. So the overarching energy is whichever area it is in your life, if there's something that you've been working on, keeping your fingers crossed while it's happening, you're very close to achieving your goal. All right. So whatever the target was, you're reaching there. And with this tree card here and the number 5, the 5 is all about change. So if you've been waiting for change, and this tree talks about two things for me. For me, the tree signifies your family, and the tree also signifies for me knowledge. All right. So if there is something regarding something that you're studying, maybe it's whatever the final goal was, maybe it was an entrance exam or whatever it is, you're very close to getting through to whatever it is that you want to do. All right. If you're at work, then whatever your target was, you're reaching it. You may have thought it's not going to happen, but you're doing it. You're getting there. And if it is, as far as your family is concerned, again, whatever it is family related that you were thinking of, starting a family, whatever it is, you are really close to achieving your goal. All right. So whether it is your work and your studies related thing, whatever your aim is as far as your learning is concerned, and whether it's got to do with anything regarding your family, if there is some goal which you have in your mind, it's coming true. There's going to be a lot of change. Now for your general outlook, you get death. So this major transformation, if you've been thinking your life is happening in whichever way it's happening, with this attaining this goal, there is going to be maybe after that a temporary situation which may not be very it may make you feel a little unsteady and not very happy, but just know that that's supposed to happen in order for you to transform, and that's a temporary situation, because what's happening is that something important, a new job, a raise, or something with this 5 card here, I'm not surprised, some major change is happening in your life, and this is a major arcana. You as a person, you are going to transform, big time transformation. All right. So this could be in the way you look, it's the way you think, your ideology, whatever it is, you are going through a massive shift during this time. All right. And it's possible for some of you, it is after this transformation happens that you achieve your goal, or you may be right in the thick of things. So if you're right now feeling terrible, nothing like that is happening, just know it's coming, and it's going to take you by surprise. All right. Because these are major arcana, these are fated events. This was supposed to happen at this time. All right. Now for your love, romance and relationship, you get the Lovers and the distorted feminine. Now there are a few messages that are coming with this. I may have to pause with you in between. You won't feel the pause so much, but if the bell rings, I will have to. It is getting close to time for my little fella to go for his walk, and the dog will be coming shortly. So anyway, let's not digress. Starting with, you get the powerful Lovers. All right. And this is a major arcana again. For those of you who are single, it's possible that you meet the love of your life. This could be a twin flame connection. This could be a soulmate, a higher order soulmate connection. And this person could be a Gemini, all right, because the Lovers is about, represents Gemini. It could also be that around this time you're already with somebody, and so there is a choice that you need to make, because the Lovers traditionally was called the choice card. So you may have to choose between two people. All right. Now, so this is as far as the singles were concerned. For those of you who are in relationships, in different partnerships at different stages or marriages, it's going to be a great time. You're going to ascend to the next level. Whatever it is, wherever you are, you're progressing forward. It's a harmonious time. But and there's a big but, both for singles as well as those in partnerships of whatever kind. You get the distorted feminine. So whoever, so whether you are male, female, or however you identify as gender, whatever gender you identify as, every human being has a feminine and masculine side to them. All right, you have these two energies in you, and you have been operating possibly mostly from your masculine side, and your feminine side is the distorted feminine. So basically what it means is that, you know, the feminine side of us is the side which attracts. It's the side which engages in softer things, you know, in the sense that it's all about beauty, it's about patience, it's about nurturing, it's about attracting. And the masculine is all about achieving, going after something. And I feel for a lot of you, be it masculine or feminine, you operate from your masculine side because you don't give your feminine side its due. Maybe in your family dynamic or however it was, you saw that the male is the one who takes decision, the male is the one who's calling all the shots. So inadvertently you've been also operating from your male side so that you can get whatever it is that you want, but you're being told to now nurture and heal your feminine side. And with this next card which is coming to you with the Hierophant here and healing, which says the healing of mind, body and soul, and the Hierophant is all about higher learning. All right, it's all about yes, it's about traditions, it's about higher learning, it's about religious practices, it's also about spirituality. And you are being told, you know, Sagittarius is a very philosophical sign. Sagittarius is a very spiritual sign. They are very knowledgeable, very intelligent, and people don't really associate this with Sagittarians because they are so freedom loving, and you see them as fun loving and whatever else. And you know, if you talk about Sagittarius, you think about someone who's going to come here at 1 minute and be gone the next minute, because that's who they are. They're so independent, so free spirited, but there is another side to them, and it's a very spiritual side. It's a side and in which their intuition is pretty strong, and people don't really know this about them. And that is because their feminine side is what controls your intuition. But in your case, my dear Sagittarians, if you feel that your intuition has not been working, it's because you need to heal your feminine side. So if you've been feeling that you've been acting in a more masculine oriented way, you're, you know, getting after your goals in whichever way it is, now it is time for you to shift from your logical mindset into a more intuitive mindset, because this is going to bring out healing in your entire energy system, bringing you into balance, as well as it's going to help you making the right choices moving forward, be it in love, be it in your career, be it in any aspect of your life moving forward. So you need to heal this side and you need to come into balance. All right, and there are many ways of in which you can do this. You can always check on the internet. You can get a chakra healing done if you require. But more than anything, just know from within, you know, that maybe you have internalized this as a child, that, and even how you see society, if you look at society at large, you always find all the opportunities go to men. Things are changing, but it's slow. So it's a natural tendency to, for most, especially if you're a feminine female watching this, if you feel that only being in your feminine, masculine energy is going to get you places, you are wrong. The masculine energy is beautiful, but so is the feminine energy. And if you come into balance, you know, you are going to be a formidable force to reckon with. So you need to come into balance, all right? And you are a sign that can really, really inspire people. So you need to come into balance because you can teach people a lot. All right, and so you need to heal first to be able to do that. Now for your career and finances, you get the Hierophant. So for those of you who are studying, who want to study, who want to go, you know, for higher studies, this is a wonderful time, a very favorable time. And go with the right, you know, come into balance before you choose whatever it is that you do, so that people don't coerce you into doing what you don't want to do, because you know exactly what you want to do. All right, for those of you who are already in a career, very likely for you to get a lot of responsibility, and I'm not surprised with this, something important such as a new job or raise. So for some of you, you're going to take over a stronger position at work. Maybe you get a promotion, or you get a whole lot of responsibility. It's a big thing for some of you out there. And for others of you, wherever it is, you are going to get a raise. So it's a very wonderful time for you, but you need to heal your energies, all right, so that you can handle everything well, because there are a lot of eyes that are going to be on you. And so you need, if you are going to be an inspiration, you have to be in balance, so that you don't lead people astray. All right. Last but not the least, coming to your spiritual growth, you get the Queen of Cups, which is beautiful energy. You are full of love. You love yourself and you have love for others. You are in a very comfortable place at this time, and it's not been easy. You've had to process a lot of grief from your past. You've had a lot of experiences. You've been through a lot of lows. But now, finally, slowly, steadily, you've been working on yourself, and that is why you're transforming here with the Death card. And the beautiful part is, despite the fact that you've been through so much of grief, your heart is not closed out, my dear Sagittarians. You've not closed off your heart. It is still open, and this is what is going to make you move up and ahead. So if there are whatever remnants there are because you've been hurt in the past in some relationship, and or it's been from the time you're a kid wherein you don't see femininity in a very positive light, you're being asked to work on that, heal that, because beautiful things are waiting to happen. You are at the brink of transformation. All right, for a lot of you, you may be already feeling it. For others of you, it's about to happen, but it's going to be beautiful. Do not resist it. All right, so this is as far as your basic reading is concerned. Now I'm going to take out one card of advice from the Prism Oracle, and then one card from the Spirit Animal Oracle. And you get rest. Oh wow, yes. Some of you Sagittarians out there, you need to see this message, and I know the one Sagittarius for sure who needs this message, and that's my daughter. If she ever does see this reading, rest is extremely important. Going after your goals is important, yes. Everything in life has a time and space for it. There is a time and space for every single thing, but rest is important. If you don't take care of your own body, if you don't take care of your mind, if you don't take care of your emotions, if you don't take care to be in balance, obviously you will have all kinds of distorted, whether it's a distorted feminine, whether it's making the right decision, going in the right path. It won't be possible if you haven't rested enough. All right, so Sagittarians, yes, they love to be there everywhere. It's all about experience for them. They want to have all kinds of experience in the world. They like to travel. They want to know it all. They want to see it all. They want to experience it all. But they also need rest. I mean, how can you carry on and on and on without resting, without coming into balance in every area of your life? You will have all the experiences that you're meant to have. So just make sure that you're well rested as well. And if at all any of you are in the same boat as my daughter, along with rest, do drink water as well. And one card from the Animal Oracle, and you get Wasp Spirit. Sometimes life stings. So this is for those of you out there, and that's a beautiful part, who are experiencing this grief, who have come out of grief, or who are still processing this last minute, because maybe you've already processed it, but now we are in this retrograde and eclipse season, so all of those things will come back. But you have been doing a great job, and kudos to you for it. But you have realized sometimes life does sting, but you learn from those lessons and you move on. And with the 64 here, which adds up to a 10, you're closing out this cycle, and this is beautiful. All right, you are transforming. like never before, and it's going to be really beautiful. Now, where is it that you're going to see maximum changes in the month of May? And you get love. Yes, I'm not surprised with the lovers here, but you need to work on this particular thing of, you know, the feminine aspect of you, so that no matter what your gender is, all right, so that you remain in touch with your softer side, your nurturing side, which is a very beautiful side. And everyone has it, and you should actually embrace it. Now, if there's a time specific question, April. So someone else got it. Was it Leo? So either you get what you want in the next 4 days, because that's when I'm going to be. Today is the 26th of April, and we have 4 days left, including 4.5 days. Maybe it'll come out tomorrow. So 4 days. You either get it in the next 4 days, or you wait for a year. Anytime between now and next year, you'll get it. All right. And last but not the least, if there was any question, if you've been asking the gods, wanting a sign from the heavens, well, the angels are here and they are ready to give you an answer, some sort of confirmation for something that you've wanted to know. All right. And what kind of cutting the deck was that? And the answer is, no, an emphatic no. All right. So whatever it is that you're asking for, this, I think Scorpio's also got this. See, this deck has 2 yeses and 2 nos. 1 yes and 1 no is without the exclamation, which means it's a no, but this is a no. All right. So this just means, at least in May, it's a big no. So take it how it resonates. And that is all I have for you, my dear Sagittarians. Sunshine spirits, as I call you. Wish you all the very best. Have a wonderful May. You've got major things happening in your life, so make sure to rest so that you can enjoy it. And do not neglect your feminine side. Sending you lots of love and light, and see you at the end of May with your June prediction. And yes, please do check out the readings in the description box if you haven't already.